Hi there, it's Jo here from Creative Empowerment, and today we're doing a very easy 3-card spread. It is a general reading for everyone who's watching. I have already drawn the cards. I'll explain to you what the positions mean. As we know, the positions in a spread video help us define what that card means and give it more context. We are using the Wandering Star Tarot by Kat Pierce. Some really interesting designs and pictures in this particular one. If you want to have a better look at it, go and have a look at my collection video. Now we're using Denise Linn's Sacred Forest Oracle for this 3-card reading. I'm sure it's, millions of people have done it. But what I like about this particular one is that she talks about getting to the core of a challenge. And I think that anybody, if you're watching, that you may have a challenge that you would like to get to the core of, and that is what I have focused on. I've focused on the group's energy. So we're going to have a look at what each individual card brings. The first card is our blockage card, second card is the healing card, and the third card is the outcome card. Our first card is the Knight of Wands. Okay. Now what's on the card? Flow, fire, intuition, flow, fire, intuition. And we have an eye looking straight back at us. Now the Knight of Wands, it's very cool colouring for the Knight of Wands, like the Knight of Wands is, to me it looks a little bit like a swords card because of the blues. Anyhow, that's just me. So this card is, this is what needs to be resolved to clear the challenge. So as this is our blockage card, it's upright, so it's not reversed, but we're still looking at the negative side of the Knight of Wands. So this could be being impulsive, and that's the word that really is, on the tip of my tongue, being too impulsive, acting without thinking, and then really kind of beating yourself up over the action without thinking. It also talks about intuition too. So perhaps this is acting without really connecting. Sometimes when we're not grounded, I know that this is me, is I want a result and I want to move and I want to be in this flow and I've got a lot of fire. I want movement and change and challenge, and sometimes I don't think it all through. I want my intuition to be flowing, so I kind of push or assert. And I feel like this is asking, because I did say that it really kind of, to me, it looks a lot like a Knight of Swords. A Knight of Swords also is that impulsive kind of energy, movement without thinking, this impulsiveness, this fiery nature, and this is the blockage. This is what's stopping the flow, even though the Knight of Wands really wants to be in the flow. So our second card here, this is a quick reading today too, just so you know. This is the healing card, Two of Wands. Again, we've got fire. Okay, so we've got lots of fire energy here. This card in the middle is the spiritual tool that helps resolve the obstacle presented by card number 1. So if our obstacle, now I like the fact that she's got 2 wands here. Okay, so it could be that sometimes when we berate ourselves for something that we do, we sort of say, I shouldn't have done that because of this, I acted impatiently, I did it too quickly, I wasn't thinking. We then chuck away all the goodness, even though we know that for us, that the wands energy might actually be part of us, and well, it's all part of us, but that it might be something that we're kind of good at, and that when we're in flow with it, it's brilliant. But we throw it away, or we damp it down, or we do something like that, and we stop the progression. And sometimes it's not about that, but here she's got the sun behind her head, this 2 of Wands. We've got the flow of the earth energy happening. So perhaps this is coming from a more stable, because we've got the 2. This is about plans and partnerships and influence. So this could be talking to us about not throwing away the baby in the bathwater, but understanding that when we come from a place of power with a solidity, with a groundedness, we get some momentum building. We're able to stay more focused on what we're doing. That there's a real ability to move forward with in a grounded way, and it feels like everything's supporting her here in this Two of Wands. So plans, decisions, partnerships. These are things that can help move us forward. But the other thing is to understand that because something didn't work doesn't mean we need to chuck it away. It means we need to have a closer look at it and go, yeah, these things didn't actually fire as I wanted them to, but I have a lot of ideas. I've got more growth happening here. There's more growth there around her head. There's the growth on the wands. So there's lots more opportunities, excitement, an eye for detail. There's more certainty. And I like why I like this card for us all is that all of the elements seem to be present here. We've got the earth, we've got the water, we've got the fire, and within her head, around her head, it's light being lit up, and we've got that the sky element too, the mind. So to me, this card looks very like it's encompassing all of you. Instead of going off with an idea and not thinking it through, or not believing in yourself, like thinking, oh, if I rush through it, I'll get there. Whereas here, it's about understanding that you're going to have more ideas. They're going to keep growing. You're actually very good at this. So, connect all of you, bring all of you to the thing. And this could be partner with somebody else, but it's understanding that when you're bringing all of you, you're going to have a better result. And our outcome card is the King of Cups. Now, wow, it's a powerful ending to quite a different kind of energy, I suppose I want to say. He is charismatic, or this person is charismatic. Look at the colours are so different as well. Warm-hearted, intuitive, empathic. And, he's really owning his emotions. So instead of perhaps rushing through things and faking it till you make it, when you become more of who you are, when you use your talents, skills and abilities, which is definitely the wands suit, you are then able to progress into this heart-based energy sitting here with the King of Cups. He's very warm, he's very empathic, he's deeply sensitive, and he knows his own feelings. Like, there's a lot of white in all of the dress that everyone's wearing. So the white element here, there's that truth, honourable sort of feelings, holding your own truth is this outcome. The outcome is being able to not suppress your emotions because they're hard, but coming from all of you. That's just this. I just love this middle card, the strength and how to get where you're going. The healing card is to come from using all of you. I just really, really love that. And this outcome represents how the situation will be resolved if you follow the advice given in the previous two cards. So when you follow this advice of bringing all of you, it means that you actually transcend and move into a different suit. So you're not even staying in the wands energy anymore, which is, wands is great, it's passionate, exciting, all those things, but this is empathic, and it's sort of that more sort of an embodied spiritual self, the King of Cups. I like that for all of you. So you may not be able to relate to every single thing that I have mentioned. However, if you take the key notes and the key points from this, the obstacle or the thing to overcome is acting without thinking, is sort of berating yourself when you act without thinking, or when you've acted in a rush because you just need to get life done. The Two of Wands asks us to bring all that passion, that excitement from the Knight of Wands, but to ground it, to connect with all of the elements, to be all of ourselves, to be true to ourselves. Then we come to being this outcome card, which is us almost like a future position of us, where we're able to view things from a very wise perspective, from a whole point of view, where we're able to take in more information and more perhaps psychic or intuitive information, more emotional information, and come from that sort of higher perspective when we make choices and decisions in our lives. So I don't know about you, I've really enjoyed this reading. I hope you have, and I hope you can take away whatever resonated for you for today. Thanks for being here. Make sure you like this video so others can see it. And please follow me on social media. If you would like a private reading, there is a link in the description box below. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.